natural resources, sustainable farming systems. So here my topic related to giving something about that the integrated farming system. Integrated topic is my topic is integrated farming system. So now let us discuss about that some theoretical part like introductory part, that how it will be going on nowadays, and how it will be the useful in our prescribed life, as well as a farm manner, as well as a farming community for the majority of the farmer of the small scale base, as well as a marginal based farmer. So integrated farming system is a sustainable agriculture system that integrate the livestock crop production, fish, poultry, tree crops, plantation crops, and other systems that benefit each others. So sorry for delay. So integrated farming system is a sustainable agriculture, that system that integrate the livestock crop production, fish, poultry, tree crops, poultry, plantation crop, and other systems that benefit each other. So what happened that it is a defined, we can say that the one farming input that have a output that have also utilized in another farming output. So we have to they all are the interlinked with each other. So we have to sustain the management of those particularly ecosystems, as well as farming system, as well as cropping system, as well as livestock system. They all are all our output will be integrated with each other. So it is based on the concept that there is a no waste, and waste is only a misplaced resources, which means waste from the component become an input for another part of the systems. So there is a one mool mantra are there for this IFS, that there is only no waste. Waste is only a misplaced resources. So there is a no all output are utilized on the another enterprises. That is the mool mantra of this integrated farming system. It is an approach is considered to be the most powerful tool for the enhancing profitability of farming system, especially for small and marginal farmer, to make them benefit. So here, as earlier as I say that this farming system is not only enhance the economic stability, as well as not only for the environmental sustainability, not for the sustainable agriculture, but also it is very well for the small and marginal farmer to make them benefit. See, nowadays what will be the happen that the small and marginal farmer, according to 2015 data from the farmer ministry, that the 85% of people have comes under the small and marginal farmer. So small and marginal farmers in India have a big amount of 85% of the small and marginal farmer. So they have a less than 5 hectare of the land, less than 5 hectare area of the land they have. So what will happen? They have a limited sources of the agroecological condition or agroclimatic conditions. So what happened? Nowadays there is plenty of problem in the agriculture. So this integrated farming system is useful for this small and marginal farmer to use their output into the another output sources and benefited to each other sources, and not wasting any misplaced resources. So now what are the challenges? Now in India and in the world basis, there is a one parameter is a sure, that the population is a very much challenging nowadays. In population, if we are talking, then some research data, this is a not updated version, but there is a 7.4 billion or 7.5 billion people of around the world. The rate of changes surrounding the year 1.3 1.4 percentage per years, they are increasing nowadays. Now what happened in India, there is a 1.2 to 1.6. These are the data from the 2015. So nowadays what will be the happen? There is a 1.66 billion people are there in India population, and they are increasing per year 1.95% per year. So food is there is a major challenges nowadays. So integrated farming system will helpful by adopting this to manage these populations. So food insecure population, that is also current status 194 million. Soil degradation, that is also a major threatening phase. Soil degradation happening by the water, then the wind degradations, water degradation. There is a majority of the rainfall irrigation. There is a measure of the surface sand creeps, surface creeps, that we can say sheet erosions, place erosions. There is a majority of the threatening nowadays will be the happening. So what will be the happen, that the soil degradations nowadays in the India 120.40 mega hectare we have. So from the out of the 219 million hectare, we have a gross crop area, and 142 mega hectare we have a net crop area. So we have a total geographical area of the India 349 mega hectares. So see, that is a out of that soil degradation we have a 120.40 mega hectare area, and that parameter also increasing day by day, 5 to 10 mega hectares. So then the desertification, we have a 105.90 mega hectares. Then the irrigated area per person 0.245 hectares. Grain harvested area per person 0.22 hectare. Forest area per capita 0.16 hectares. So basically these are some challenges that we can fulfill by our integrated approaches in our farming system. We have a farming system that we have to predict the integrated farming system nowadays. Now atmospheric concentration on the GHGs. Now atmospheric concentration also have a problems in the greenhouse. GHGs means the greenhouses gases. So there is a CO2, CH4, and NO2, three parameters are there. So 370 ppm respectively, 1.74 ppm and 311 ppm. There is also increasing in the ratio of 0.5, 0.75% and 0.25%. So these are some major threatening concept nowadays in the India that we have to mitigate by somehow for the integrated farming approach. Now goal of the integrated farming system. Now goal is there is some goal why we have to adopt this integrated farming system. So here is the first, already I discussing among those parameter in earlier. So enhancing the productivity per unit area. So nowadays what will be the happen, the increasing the productivity per unit area. For example, 1 hectare area we have a wheat, 1 hectare area of the land. In Gujarat, if we have a 100 we have a 22,500 kg per hectare area per yield per hectare we have. Then in Punjab, we have a 3,000 to 3,500 per hectare we have a yield for the wheat. So basically that will be the depending upon that is a soil condition. But if we are adopting those parameter in those conditions where we have not enough yield increasing, so what will be the happen, this integrated farming system will approach the enhancing the productivity per unit area. So proper waste management can be, we can mitigate from one for example crop residue, crop straw that we can utilize in the animal husbandry or in the livestock as a feed material. Again, livestock feed material, we can there have a dung and urine that we can use as a fertilizer material, and we can convert it into the again into the crop also. So that is an integrated one of those are the integrated approach out there. Then the third number, generation of continuous income round the year. Generation of the continuous income round the year. That means we can accomplish the generation continuous income round the year. Means Kharif seasons we can earn the incomes as well as a summer season as well as a Rabi seasons by round the year by integrated approaches, by diversified farming systems. Nowadays what will be the happen, there is specialized cropping systems are there nowadays in each and every agroclimatic conditions of the India. There is a 15 agroclimatic conditions of the India. So among they have a somehow they have a like they have a specialized cropping system. If suppose Punjab farmer growing the wheat, so among all those 50 kilometer, 100 kilometer, 500 kilometer around surrounding here, they have a wheat only in the Rabi seasons. If they are taking the in the Kharif seasons rice, they are taking the rice. So diversified farming system like vegetable, horticulture, forestry systems, like the livestock systems, they are the main source to round the year generating the income for the farmer as well as. So these are the main goal that we can accomplish by the integrated farming system. Then the reducing the use of the chemicals also reducing by the so, by the bulky organic manure, then the concentrated organic manure, like somehow like compost, vermicompost. Then we can adopt that by using this material, crop store material, then the dung materials, then the agroforestry material, roughages materials. We can use that as the organic manure. So we can convert it into the organic manure, like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. Then the concentrated organic manure also we can using they are the higher nutrient efficiency are there. Then again maximize the yield of the all component enterprises. All the yield component enterprises that we can also accomplish by the integrated farming system. Then the soil health management parameter like the EC, pH, EC, ESP, that we can also manage by this integrated farming system approach. There will be the also we can have a if acidic soils, those are the parameters. We have alkaline soils, those are also we can manage by somehow using these resources by the integrated farming system. By the component of that we can manage easily. So these are some goals that we can accomplish nowadays by the approaching these farming systems. Now, what are the component? Next will be the component of integrated farming system, which we have focusing. We can say that the material methods we have focusing in integrated farming system, like not only the crop production. Crop production is there. Crop production is always be there in integrated farming system, but with their allied activities are there. Allied activities like piggery, poultry, duckery, fishery, plantation crops, apiary, mushroom cultivation, vermicomposting, fruit cultivation, biogas plant, agroforestry, sericulture. All these components are accomplished with the integrated farming system. Those are the accomplished with our main crops, like our field crops, open crop conditions, spices crop. We can take the horticulture crops. So these are some parameter that we are want to accomplish with this piggery, poultry, duckery, fishery, plantation crop, apiary, mushroom cultivation, vermicomposting. So what happened that the farmer do not have enough time to they have a lot of time. They are engaging with these enterprises, and they will produce they will produce the plenty amount of the outputs, and they will output the plenty amount of the money from that. So what happened that and they can employment generations are there. So what happened that if efficiently we are using the farming land on those particular area of the land, we can easily earn the more in terms of the specialization farming. If we are not going for specialization farming, if we are using these integrated approaches, surely doubling farming income, one of those output of the government government of India, those are these output that the doubling farmer income. So we can easily doubling farming income 2022 अभी तो चला गया 2022 तक का जो नरेंद्र मोदी का जो सपना था, वो भी हम accomplish कर सकते हैं by doubling farmer income by using these integrated farming system approaches. Now, problem of present agriculture. Now, what are the problems? These are some higher number of problems that I enlist. The declining agriculture growth rate, declining factor agriculture growth, the GDP also decline nowadays. What will be the happen? GDP also declining the year by year. So these are the major threatening for the as a agriculture concept view. Declining the factor productivity, climate change and weather uncertainty. Factor productivity are the declining, climate change and weather uncertainty. See what will be the happen nowadays. What will be the happen that these are the major changes: climate change and weather uncertainty. What will be the happen that the delay the monsoon season, delay the rabi seasons, so delay the summer seasons. Also only 1 month, 2 months they are delaying. So what will be the happen? Method of sowing, we have to the timely sowing will be not happen. So that's why climate change is a major threatening role in the crop production, in the field condition, as well as a horticulture crop, as well as another crops. So what will be the happen? This integrated approach, we ensure that the farmer can utilize these resources and earn the income. Then the water scarcity, then the soil degradation, water scarcity are there. Nowadays, what will be the happen? There is a 3 type of the farming systems in all over the India. There is a dry farming, dryland farming, and the rainfed farming. So those are the for 30-40% area of the land, those have received the less than 75% rainfall in annual years, and there is a 30% area where they are there is a 750 to 100 1150 receive annual rainfalls are there. So what will be the happen? The measure of the 60 or 70% area are under the moderate rainfall situation. So water scarcity areas are also there. Then the water catchment area, we do not have water catchment area. So what will be the happen? The water scarcity are also happen. So nowadays, what will be the happen? Nowadays, we can going for the drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigations are also there. So drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, mindfully they not only save the water sources, but also they are doubling the farmer income, as well doubling the farmer yield, as well as doubling the farmer productivity as well. As while they are the soil degradation also we can mitigate by these these approaches from the drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigation. We can easily apply in this condition. Government also supply the subsidies for the drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation. According to my knowledge, that will be the for the 1 acre, government will provide you the 30,000 or 40,000 as per your state, and as per your government will be like subsidies are there, like these central government and these the state government, like around 30%, 40% subsidies they are providing for these micro irrigation systems. Then the low farmer productivity, high cost inputs. Nowadays, what will be the happen? High cost inputs are there, like the input seed materials are there, machinery materials are there. So there is a lot of high cost inputs are there. Pest and disease pressures, pest are there, disease pressures are disease occurrence in the field conditions are there. There is a lot of aphid, jacid, thrips in the majority of the field crops, majority of the what will be the specialization cropping systems are there. So what will happen? Whitefly, aphid, jacid, then thrips concepts are there. Then we can say caterpillars are there. So they are the surrounding the 4 year months or the 6 months of the our field conditions are there. Then the disease, we can say the blight are there, the wild conditions are there. So there is a plenty amount of the disease are there. They are increasing day by day. Why? Because what will happen? The approach we do not changing. We are just applying the chemical only. So these integrated farming systems also mitigate that they are the outbreak these systems and the market problems. See what will be the happen? The specialized cropping systems are there in these cropping systems. So what will be the market problems are there? If one farmer, for example, if one farmer have one farmer sowing the wheat and the another 100 farmer also sowing the wheat, then what will be the happen? The market goes down for that wheat conditions. So what will happen? There is a diversified farming system will help. By if one farmer sowing in the Rabi season wheat, another farmer going for the potato also. So what will be the happen? The farmer have demanded for their producing. One second farmer can go for the tomato also. Another farmer can go for the onion also. As per condition, as per their suitability of the land, they are going for that, and they are generate the income as well. Then the post harvest losses are nowadays majority of the problem in the agriculture, and the labor shortages are there. We can see in the many of the lands are there, the labor shortages are there. And then the post harvest losses, because we do not have enough storage capacities are there, like the cold storages are there, warehouses are there. We do not have there sufficient storage capacities are there. So these are some problem of present agricultures. So that we can majority accomplish by these our integrated approaches. Now up to next is a farming system. A farming system is a combination of the what is a farming system? Once is an integrated farming system, that will be the integrated means there is a one output or we are using in the another enterprises, and another enterprise output we are using in the another enterprise. So they are the integrated approaches. While farming system is a basically combination of farmer enterprises like crop, animal, poultry, fish that are interrelated and managed as a whole. So what are the key features of the farming system? So here are the integration of the different enterprises, efficient use of the land, water, labor, and capital, recycling of farm waste, risk reduction through diversification, sustainable and eco-friendly approaches. These all are we are already discussing what they are the how we can use these features in the farming systems, recycling, risk reduction through the diversifications. Already we are discussing the diversification. Diversification is a more useful nowadays, not going for the specialized cropping system. Eco-friendly approach, sustainable approach we have to using in terms of land, water, and the labor capitals. Now, next, ideal situation for the introduction of the integrated farming system. Now, which are the ideal conditions to introduce these integrated farming system? So, the first one is a farmer wish to improve the soil quality. Farmer are the wish to improve the soil quality. The farmer household is struggling to buy food or below the poverty line. Water is stored on a farm in pond or river channels overflow areas. Soil salinity has increased as a result of inorganic fertilizer use. The farmer is seeking to maximize profit on the existing holding. The farm is being eroded by wind or water. The farmer is looking to reduce the chemical control methods. The farmer wants to reduce pollution or the waste disposal costs. So these are some ideal situations for introduction of the IFS. These are the also comes under the consequences. That's why farmer need to introductory of the integrated farming systems. Now, which are the elements of the integrated farming system? Already we are discussing these elements like the watershed. Watershed is a first scenario that we have need for the integrated farming systems approaches. Then the farm port, biopesticide, biofertilizers. See, we are here also. We have one goal, that is sustainable agriculture approach. We have also here one approach, that is sustainable agriculture approach. So we are not utilizing the majority of the chemical pesticide or chemical fertilizers. Instead of that, we are using the biopesticide, biofertilizers. Then the biogas, we are using those dung and urine materials and crop store materials to give this biogas material. Then the solar energy, we can use the solar energy by the Yodna under the Kusum Yodna. The government also provide the Kusum Yodna by the farmer minister. That they are also providing the subsidy under the Kusum Yodna for the solar energy. They are provide the 70,000, 80,000 for the 3 kV volt of the energy sources. That the vermicompost making. Vermicompost making, we can utilize those dungs and the refugees for the vermicompost making by the use by the earthworm. There is in India mostly there is a SNF Fataria. Red winglers are the using for the making the vermicomposting. The red winglers are in the market. These red winglers are for the 1 kgs. They are surrounding the price of the like the 250 300. They can easily we can go like vermicompost as a vermicompost material. We can sell them in the market like the 30 to 60%. It is up to your quality of materials are there. Then the green manuring. Green manuring is are also like Susbenia, Denchia. So these are the some green manure materials that we can grow at the field, and after the 40 or 45 days after we can accomplish, we can turn down into the same field condition to accumulate from the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash from those green manuring materials. They're the rainwater harvestings like watershed and farm ports. These are also we can utilize those rainwater in the Kharif season. Those excess water we can utilize in those watershed and farm ports areas. So these are the some elements that helpful for the accomplish this integrated farming system approach. Now, factor deciding the nature and the size of the enterprises. Now, which are the factors which are deciding the nature and size of enterprises? Okay, so what will be there? These are the also the business. Integrated farming system is also a business. There is a number of enterprises that are there. If we have a 5 hectare area of the land, we can have a cropland area or the for the 2 hectare area of lands. Then we have 1 hectare for the livestock, 1 hectare for the apiculture. We can use the 1 hectare for the like fishery cultivation. So there are the number of enterprises are there. So how they are deciding? There is a 5 or 6 parameters are there that they deciding these parameters like farm size. Already, as I say, that the 5 hectare area of lands, 10 hectare area of land, 15 hectare area of lands, that deciding the enterprises. Then the market facility. If you are nearby the cities areas, or you have 40 kilometers from the cities areas, market facilities. What are the demanding the marketing facilities? What are the demanding situations? So according to that, we have managed to enterprises on those particular agroclimatic job. Then the climatic conditions, we have rainfed areas more, we have dry areas, dryland areas. Which are the climatic conditions are there? We have annual rainfall less than that what we are expecting parameter or not. Then the technology is available. We have a fully AI fully technologies are not. We have threshing facilities are not there. We have like tractors, like the plowing machines, like harrowing machines are there. Then the threshing machines are there. Then we have batteries components for the spraying machines are there. So technology availability as there or not, that also decide the enterprises. Then the soil type and condition, we have a sandy soils, silty soil, clay soils, we have a loam soils. Which type of soils we have, that also decided the enterprises. We have a clay soil, we can go for the we have a heavy clay soil, we have a heavy black soil, we can go for some like banana cropping system, sugarcane cropping systems, rice cropping systems. We have a sandy crop system, then we can going for the groundnut system, wheat system. So though those are the type and condition will decide the size of the enterprises. We what you have to want to go for that. Then the income level, that the income level also divide. Then the credit facility, what are the credit facility are there, RRBs, and we have a Gramin Yojana are there in at the regional or the rural level as well as. Then the skill and knowledge, what you have a specialization in on your particular enterprises, like skill, what you have a skills are there, like mushroom cultivations are there, then the beekeeping are there, sericulture are there. So there is a number of enterprises are there. So these are the some factors that deciding the nature and size of the enterprises. Now next, which are the enterprises that they linked in different agro ecosystem. There is a dryland, gardenland, and the wetland system. Dryland, there is this is the dairy, poultry, goat, agroforestry, and farm pond. You can take these enterprises as your agroclimatic condition. Gardenland, you can take the dairy, poultry, mushroom, apiary, piggery, sericulture. Wetland, you can use the dairy, poultry, mushroom, apiary, fishery, and duckery system. So these are the some having enterprises that you can using as a agro ecosystems according to your climatic conditions. Now, so these are the, for example, you if you want to, if you have a like some garden land area that you are having a very good amount of the waters are there, you can go in for the organic farming as well as a mushroom farming as well as. So what will be the dairy based livelihood models? You can go for that. So what will be the dairy based, like the cows and buffaloes for the milk production, like number of the cultivation grasses and legumes like alfalfa, and ensure the high quality of animal food, like the simple processing unit, like the milk production, like curd, butter, and the ghee and the other values. So you can go for that. And the fish culture for the integrated models, you can go for the fish culture models. Are for the garden land systems are there, like the pond stock with the fish species are there, that suited to the local water conditions are there. Then the chickens or the ducks or rice, they adjacent to about the fish ponds, then they are the nutrient recyclings are there. Then the additional components and the benefits for the those fish poultry productions are there. So these are the some parameters that are deciding in the garden land systems are there in these integrated farming system approaches. Now at the Goa, experimental conducted at the ICR Research Complex. One experiment are the conducted for the productivity of the rice-based integrated farming system. They are having a number of farming systems are there, like rice fallow, then the rice groundnut plus mushroom plus poultry, rice cowpea plus mushroom plus poultry, rice brinjal mushroom plus poultry, rice sun hemp mushroom plus poultry. So these are the some experiments are there, and there is a number of farming systems are there. They are taking. So among them, and these number of farming systems, among them the highest number of rice brinjal plus mushroom plus poultry, they this integrated farming system approach is more equivalent yield as compared to the other farming system, like 21,487 per hectares. Now these are the experiment conducted at the TNAU, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. 1 minute, madam.
Hello. Hello, Sunil sir.
Sorry, ma'am. I am sick right now, so having some trouble. Okay. Okay, so in Coimbatore, one experiments are there conducted at Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. There is a productivity and economics analysis of different integrated farming system. They have taken the number of farming systems are there: cropping alone, crop fish plus poultry, crop plus fish plus pigeon bee, crop fish and the goat. Among them, they have a crop plus fish plus goat have producing the majority of the productivity and economics analysis in those particular South Indian regions, like the crop plus fish plus goat. They are having a per day return. They per hectare they have produced they have a net return, gross return, cost of production. They are producing the more as compared to the another farming systems approaches. Now these are the some integrated farming system approaches in all over the India. For particular some regions like Rajasthan in the western parts of the Gujarat, they have a climatic condition like arid and hyper arid regions are there. So these are the arid and hyper arid regions. They are having a water scale and the rainfed conditions are there. So they are having the integrated farming systems approaches are like crop plus horticulture plus fodder. They are going for that. Like crops, they have open field conditions. They have horticulture, they are for the control conditions. They are going for the tomatoes. They are going for the spinach. They are going for the some vegetables farming systems are there. Then the fodder, they are having the maize farming systems are there. Then the dairy, then the vermicomposting, they are the rainwater harvesting systems. So these Rajasthan western parts of the Gujarats are approaching these crops plus horticulture plus fodder, dairy, vermicompost, rainwater harvesting systems, and they are having showing the annual net returns up to the 1,80,000 per hectare. मतलब 1 hectare में से वो लोग 1,80,000 they are earning from that. So they think that will be the sole as compared to the conventional or sole cropping. Integrated farming system give the much higher productivity and profitability. If they are going for the sole cropping, that is not. In Rajasthan, western part of the Gujarat, what will be the happen? In the summer seasons, they are going for the some like watermelon systems are there. Then they are going for the tomato are there. In the Kharif season, they are going for the groundnut system. Groundnut, they are going for the pulse millet are there. They in the Rabi season, they are going for the potatoes are there, then go wheat for there, then the tobacco are there. So they are going for that, and they do not depending on the one specialized cropping systems are there. So what will happen? They are also going for the livestock farming system, cattle, buffalo. They are also rearing the cattle and buffaloes are there. Then the vermicomposting, also mushroom cultivations as well. Some majority of the area, they are mushroom cultivations by the spawn cultivations. Like the rainwater harvesting systems are also to mark on those particular. They have hyper arid regions and the arid regions of the Rajasthan and western part of the Gujarat. Then the next will be the some zone are like the part of Maharashtra and Karnataka, semi-arid rainfed western zones. They have a typical integrated farming system component like grain crops plus fodder plus pasture, gottery plus poultry plus vermicompost, and they are having a fantastic of the model work well in these semi-arid regions where livestock use the crop residue and animal and manure return the nutrient to the soils. Then the successful model in the Himalaya and northeastern state, they have a successful model like the terrace cropping plus horticulture. Second one, poultry plus goatry, biogas plus mushroom plus vermicompost. If some have not much amount of the land area, they can go for the biogas plus mushroom plus vermicompost. Agroforestry and medicinal plants are also there. So these are the some having agroforestry. They have benefit cost ratio like the if they are investing the ₹1 on those businesses about the agroforestry, they have returns about 3 rupees. So then the fishery also they have a 2.54. They have a horticulture like 1.80. So these integrated farming system component like horticulture, fishery, and agroforestry in a hilly area shown the higher benefit cost ratio. Then next will be the wetland and the deltatic regions like eastern India and the coastal plains. These are the highly suitable IFS model. Also like rice plus fish plus duck, rice plus dairy, rice plus goatry. So with the rice means open field condition, there's a field conditions crops with they are converting the dairy, goatry, poultry plus mushroom, rice, fish plus duck. So annually, by the side of rice, they are also generating net return from the fish and duck also, like 24,110 per year. Got rearing, they are getting those extra income like 25,000. Apart from the rice, they are generating the more and more income. Like rice plus 2 dairy cows, they are coming with 20,000 per year. by the subtracting of the cost as well as. So with added mushroom integrated net return, if they are adding the mushroom integrated net return, they can earn the 25,000 per year. So these are the some having a successful IFS model that are performing right nowadays in the eastern India and the coastal plains areas. Now these are the general benefit of integrated farming system across agroclimatic regions. Now some have a area like arid and rain-fed, so they are going for the crop plus fodder plus livestock plus rainwater harvesting. So they can easily got the economic impact of the higher benefit cost ratio like 2.4. Then the semi-arid region, if you have some semi-arid regions are there, they can go for the crop plus watery plus pottery system. So they have the higher amount of the improve the income plus soil recycling. Then the wetland and deltatic systems, they can go for the rice plus fish plus duck plus dairy. They can easily apart from the rice, they can easily get the return of the 20,000 or 25,000 rupees for the 1 hectare area. And the hilly areas, I can recommend the horticulture plus agroforestry, and they can go for the livestock system. They have a higher benefit cost ratio for low cost components. Alluvial plains areas are there. They can go for the crop plus livestock plus vegetables. They can also earn the benefit cost ratio like 1.5 to 2.1, depending on the mixing condition of crop, livestock, vegetables, whatever are there. Now, what are the advantage of the integrated farming system? So these are the regular income and year-round employment. If the year-round employment, regular incomes will certain we can produce income sources. Regular income sources are there. Year-round employment, we can generate the more and more regular employments. Like we can, if we are sustaining this integrated farming system approach, we can employ the 5 or 10 people in the our 1 hectare areas of the land. Area of the lands, like they provide the food and nutritional security as well as ecocide recycling of agriculture residues, byproduct and waste, better soil quality for sustainable agriculture, minimization of pollution hazards, improve the microclimate, conservation of natural resources, minimize the risk of failure in productivity. See, these are some advantages like minimizing pollution hazards. We can usually our CO2, our greenhouse gases. We can decrease it by these pollution hazards by these integrated farming system approaches, improve the microclimate as well as the conservation of the natural resources. Also, we can utilize this, minimize the risk of the failure in productivity. Farmers do not have a depending on the single enterprises. They can go for the mixing enterprises as well as that. Now, what are the limitation of integrated farming system? So these are some points. There are the limitation of the integrated farming system, or we can say that the farmer nowadays facing to adopt this integrated farming system approach. But these are the some points like lack of awareness about the sustainable farming systems. Farmer do not have a enough amount of knowledge, or not. If we can say they do not have a awareness about this. For what happened that the farmer are threatening that if we are adopting this type of farming system or this type of integrated farming system, what will be the happen? We are not generate the more income, and we are going for deep down for the fully financial years. So unavailability of the varied farming system models, lack of the credit facility at easy and reasonable interest rate. Also, some states have a good reasonable interest rate facility from their bank, but for the credit facilities. But some state policy do not that hampering much to the farmer, that they do not going for this sustainable approaching. Then the non-availability of ensure marketing facility, especially for the perishable commodities. Yes, that is also limitation. Then the lack of deep freezing and storage facilities, lack of timely availability to inputs, lack of knowledge education among the farming community, especially of the rural youth. Yes, these are the some extension activities. I also want to increase by the government to lack of knowledge and lack of the education also lead to the sustain this integrated farming system approach. So these are the some limitation. The further thrust of the integrated farming system, like there is a need to create the database of the farming system in relation type of the farming system, infrastructure, economic sustainability. So these are the some thrust that have to look for the government. Also need to develop a research module of the farming system under different holding sites with economic viable and social acceptable system. The assessment of the reinforcement of the technology developed at the research station at the cultivators field. Need to prepare a contaminated planning to teach the various climate fit under the different farming situations. Now, so these are these here we are having a conclusion that integrated farming system is a sustainable and eco-friendly approach to agriculture that effectively integrated the crop, livestock, fisheries, poultry, horticulture, and other allied enterprises in one area, particular area of the land. So by recycling farm resources, all the resources are the recycling waste, IFS reduce the cost of cultivation and enhance the soil fertility. Yes, and productivity and the farmer income. So these are the three main parameters: soil fertility, productivity, and farmer incomes. Easily increasing by utilizing these recycling farm resources and waste. It helped the risk minimization, provide the year-round employment, improve the livelihood security, small and marginal farmers. Overall, IFS play a vital role in achieving the sustainable agriculture, environmental protection, and economic stability in the present farming scenario. So let's see here, a lot of advantages, lot of the skills, lot of knowledge are required to running these IFS models, running these number of enterprises in particular one area of land. If they have a farmer have a 5 hectare area of land, 10 hectare area of land, or the 15 hectare area of land, the particular skill, knowledge, economic risk minimization, the credit facilities are there, the technology awareness are there. All these and all these skills uh, do have the farmer then this integrated farming system approach, they can approach the soil fertility, productivity, and the incomes they are generating more as compared to the sole croppings and the some traditional farming systems. So here last, small is a beautiful, can be bountiful. They require attention in the integrated manner. Integrated farming system approach is a powerful tool for improving the livelihood security of small farmer holders. Let us plan to practice it. Yes, these are the let us plan to practice it. Nowadays, what will be happen? The integrated farming system approach have to. These are the powerful tools, but they are generate the livelihood enterprises for those small and marginal farmers. But we have to a proper skill and knowledge we have to gain for this attention in integrated manner. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing your thought. And anyone, you have any question, you can ask. Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
audience. You are unmuted now. If you have any query, you can ask to Sunil sir. Anyone is there?
Yes, if anyone have a doubt about this integrated farming system, they can ask.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yes, ma'am.